Hi everybody, great to be speaking to you in February. The year's motoring on. Thought I'd just start with a recap. Last time we spoke to you in January was around our New Year's resolutions. Some absolutely fantastic resolutions came in from the team, even from non-believers in resolutions, just with some thoughts about how they're going to work and operate this year. I'm certainly stealing a few of those myself, and we'll make sure we share those across the value stream. In particular, the winners, just want to congratulate the winners who contributed to that Hive post. Paul Giles, Marie Penman and Matt Farrar, well done, thanks very much for contributing, we really appreciate it. Just touch on January, how we performed as a value stream. We had our quarterly business review yesterday, where we shared with the executive sponsor group how we've done, and then Pete will talk a little bit about February as we move into transitioning to our new organisational design. So in January it was a great month for the value stream. From a delivery perspective, I guess I'd call out 4 areas where particularly pleased with the scale of the new propositions landing. First one would be secure messaging, so the ability for customers to message us in the app and for us to respond either an agent in Connect or via the bot. Nearly 3,000 customers using this service every day. When we had a payments issue, 9,000 customers use it in a single day, so it's clearly a big release valve for the bank, but fantastic colleague feedback, fantastic customer feedback, and built on the new architecture, which means it's very agile and easy to change, so fantastic story there. Similarly, voice biometrics, we're nearly up to 1 million customers using voice biometrics. Fantastic, it's removed a lot of friction in the journey, some of our most vulnerable customers using that, and again, getting great feedback and further use cases across the bank. In the open banking arena, account aggregation now live on the mobile app. It was on Interchange this week. If you've not seen the app and the video, go check it out. It's a really good story and lots of engagement from colleagues across the bank. And finally, in our financial wellbeing lab, the colleague assistance tool, the new tool that helps them make sure they're looking after customers and delivering the right outcomes, scaled across the UK, but also to some of our offshore sites now and yielding really good results for some of our most vulnerable customers. And what does that all mean? Actually, NPS scores are really strong at the start of the year. Last week was our strongest score in 81 weeks. So customers also voting that this new capability is fantastic and they're really enjoying it. So great month in January, thanks to all the teams across the value stream. It's been a good start to the year.
Yeah, it feels like the year's started at a pace. Doesn't feel like a month since we were setting out our New Year's resolutions and what the focus will be for the year. As Nick said, a lot of good delivery that's landed with some key technology that underpins it, and we need to start to leverage and scale that technology. I think when we stood before you last time, certainly from my perspective, there were 3 priorities that we set. One was on the transition, one was on engineering story, and the third was on colleague engagement. I think as we start to look at the colleague engagement piece, it was great that we are starting to get around the sites. You went to Chester, I've been around London, Edinburgh next week, so I think we're starting to get out and hopefully talk to you all and start to hear what's on your mind, see some of the cool stuff that you're doing. We got the joint team up to Edinburgh and really good, actually felt a lot different to this time last year. The team's starting to gel. The PO engineering leads, I think, will make a real success if they work collaboratively leading the labs, and I'm really encouraged by the team that we've got in place and feels really exciting for the year. The engineering story, you know, it's coming out loud and clear that we're doing some really cool stuff, but we need to explain it and help educate people and bring it to life. So more for us all to do. We need your help to do that. I need to do more, but will be a big focus, and there's a little bit that we're working on at the moment to try and make sure that that engineering story links into an overall story and vision for the value stream, and then that flows through as to what the IT and technology can do to support it. For February, our big focus will be on transition and the organisation transition that Nick mentioned before. Outcome day on the 26th, we want to make sure that we communicate to our F colleagues their outcomes and the team outcomes, and then on the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of that week, all the way up to the 1st of March, we want to make sure that everybody's outcomes are communicated, everybody's clear. We're doing some listening sessions with you all to make sure we understand what's on your mind, what information that you'd like through those through that week, and we'll act upon that and feed that into the messaging that we do. Huge focus for us. We want to make it as smooth and as frictionless as possible, make it as good as possible for everybody. So a big focus for us all. Recognise it's on your minds and appreciate all of the hard work through February whilst you manage the delivery with the transition and outcome towards the end of the month.
Indeed. So I suggest between now and then, any questions specifically relating to the outcome day, speak to your line manager, make sure you're feeding in where you think things may need some further attention, and we'll come back to you a little nearer the time just to talk what it means for the value stream. Thank you very much. Have a great February.